All right, today we're gonna learn how to change a tire together. Get to a jack point, which is a little lip that's on the bottom of your vehicle. Something like that. Here, Charlie's gonna take off our lug nuts here. No particular pattern.
All right, so our first step is gonna be to break down both sides of the tire so we can go ahead and get this thing off. All right, next up, we're gonna be clamping onto our machine. A little jumpy, but get the job done. So now we're going to set up the head on our machine just to be able to change the tire, but we're also making sure we're not damaging that riveting. And we're going to go ahead and get it off. Alright, that's a fresh valve stem.
Next, you want to lube up your tire.
Alright, so now we're just going to do the same process we did to take it off, just kind of in reverse.
And notice how Charlie's putting it on so it doesn't damage the valve stem either while he's mounting it. You don't want to do that.
Like that.
And now we air it up. All right, next we're going to balance the tire. And that's what makes your tire ride smooth going down the road. Okay, so we're tightening this guy down. Get it nice and snug. We're going to remove all of our weights here. And once we do this, we're going to measure it out and go for a spin. Okay, and now it tells us what kind of weight that needs to go on here. It's calling for an ounce. Hammer it on here on the inside. Now some vehicles call for hammer-on weights. Some vehicles call for sticky weights and combinations of the two. This one calls for hammer-on weights, and that's how this one's going to be best balanced. As you can see, we got a perfectly balanced tire, and it's going to ride smooth going down the road.
So we got these bad boys changed to balance. So we're gonna put them on now, line them up with the studs before mounting, and just lift them on up there. Then we're gonna take the lug nuts and we're just gonna get them a couple of turns with our fingers just to make sure they're on there and we don't strip any studs. So we don't want that. All right, we got the vehicle dropped and we got the lug nuts just on there with the impact gun. Now we're gonna check them with the torque stick. Honda Accord, 80 foot-pounds of torque on the lug nuts is what they recommend, so that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do it in a star pattern just to make sure it pulls onto the hub properly. We're not missing any gaps or anything in the wheel, so it's safe for you guys. One great thing to do that can prevent a lot of accidents is drive for a few miles and check the lug nuts again on that spare, because what happens as they drive is they kind of work themselves loose on the stud, and that can cause some accidents and some problems and some damage to your vehicle that we just want to help you avoid.